All right, so this is what we're gonna be starting with. So my client, he has really thin hair up on top. He's been using some hair oils that are helping him grow it back little by little, but I'm gonna show you guys how I cut his hair, so he can hold on to as much as possible up on top. Fade it really tight on the sides, so that way it creates the illusion that he has more hair than he actually does. So the first bald line, keep it pretty high. You can see the area in which I put it. Start halfway through the temple area and meet it directly in the back of the head. Keep that line straight. Notice the angle that I'm using with this clipper. Alright, so I'm not pressing it flat up against the head just yet. I'm being real easy and smooth about it. And notice I only cut against the grain the hair that's really dark with this Andis Master wide open. You'll see here I flip it around, go with the grain to lighten up the lighter spots just a little bit. Okay, I'm digging in there. It's a lot of clipper play. It's a lot of play with your clipper. The Andis Master is a really good clipper for a haircut like this. You see here I'm raking, I'm kind of feathering the hair. And now I work the blend from the top down. I literally close that notch just a little bit and go a little lower than where I was before. I think at this point is where I'm gonna take the clipper closed all the way and start flicking away at that bottom line. Always double check for dark spots too. Don't move on to another area in the head until that part of the haircut is perfect. At least to our standards, of course. To your own standards. You want it to be as nice as possible before you move on. Again, I'm raking here, holding the clipper at an angle, so that way I don't cut too close to his head, where it's light, where his hair grows light. Same thing here, notice I only cut what's dark against the grain smooth. Remember, if his hair looks dark on top, that means it grows thick. You can cut it against the grain. But look there, with the grain at an angle. You see what I mean? So you're not gonna cut a big chunk out of his head and leave him really bald on top. I'm going in with a surgical blade on my magic clips here, just so I can get a little bit closer. The edge up, start in the middle, work your way to the left. Return to the middle, work your way to the right. Okay, that keeps everything even. Always check the mirror too. You saw it, check the mirror there. It may be uncomfortable because your client may look at a crooked lineup at first, but they're gonna see that you're taking the steps to make sure they don't walk out with a crooked lineup. Check your work as you go by. Never be afraid to look at the mirror. A little bit of razor work. And here we'll use color enhancements. Notice how many times I pull that trigger. I don't want to spray and hold down that trigger to make it look unnatural. I hold the card up to where I need to put it, light sprays, and go back and brush it in immediately with a little brush. You could find those brushes super cheap anywhere, online, at stores. Of course, touch up the enhancements that you made. Here's a tip: spray your blade with alcohol and then go back and line up the color enhancement that you did. At least with Kiss Express, that works pretty well. And here's the finished product, you guys. We kept it as natural as possible. Alright, here's a couple photos of the finished product. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and give me feedback. I want to make sure I give you guys the best quality content possible. So let me know. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. I would appreciate any feedback. And follow me on Instagram at Tito Cuts, TITOCUTS. I appreciate you guys. I'll see y'all in the next video.
Tell me if it's smooth coolin', 'cause baby I be smooth